Hello again, it's KillCam. Today we're talking about an H1Z1 building technique I call the invisible storage container trick. Okay, so it's not really invisible, but you'll see what I mean. The collision detection when placing storage containers and some other objects is not absolute. You have a lot of leeway when placing them, such that you can hide almost half of the damn thing inside of another object and still have it go green for placement. You could take advantage of that with objects on both sides of it and hide almost the entire thing inside multiple objects. This first variant is just an example that's pretty easy to see what I'm talking about. I wouldn't necessarily use this inside a base because it's not foolproof and you have to keep it repaired fully every day, or the decaying health bars will give away the game. It could be useful in a small space like a shack that you use a lot, where something like this wouldn't look out of place as people do all sorts of things to save space. They cram shacks full of storage containers, workbenches, barbecues, furnaces, and whatever all on top of each other. I'm going to hide a storage container in between two other storage containers, and then place a workbench over the whole thing so that the lower shelf obscures the containers I'm hiding from almost every viewing angle. Keep in mind, if I were doing this for real, I would place a storage container I want to hide first, and then fill it up with the loot items I wanted to hide in it. This is because Daybreak recently introduced a mechanic where you can't open containers you don't have line of sight to, the infamous invalid string bug people have been encountering. On test servers right now, they fixed the string so it says you don't have line of sight. Bottom line, once you've blocked the container off, no one can go into the container until and unless one of the objects hiding it is destroyed. So just remember to load the container with the items you want hidden first before you place the final item to obstruct it from view. Okay, so you can see, I have a storage container mostly inside of two other storage containers. I could have narrowed the gap to basically nothing, but I wanted to leave it open and clear enough so that you, the viewer, can see what's going on. Now I'm going to place the workbench over this collection of storage containers and position it so the junk on the bottom shelf covers up the place where the containers intersect. When that's done, anyone not aware of and looking for this sort of thing is going to completely miss that there's a third storage container in there. As long as you repair this room every day, no health bars will appear to destroy the illusion. A raider blowing into a shack and seeing the containers underneath will obviously loot those containers, but unless they see the item stored in a hidden container by searching proximity, they can easily miss it. Remember what I said before too. If I were going to do this for real in-game, I wouldn't even leave this gap where you can sort of see the box if you're looking at it. In a real situation, I'd have placed the hidden container first, and then placed the containers hiding it afterward in such a way to leave no gap to look through. This version is more deserving of the title Invisible Storage Container. If you hide a container inside the perimeter of a B-box cluster, no one is going to see it from any angle. The health bars from decay can't be seen from almost all angles, even if you know it's there. As before, if this were real, you'd want to load up your storage container with loot before you close it inside the second B-box that's going to block access to it. Once you've gotten the B-boxes up and the containers screened within them, nothing short of destroying one of the boxes obstructing it is going to unlock it for access. When using B-boxes for this purpose, make sure that at least one row between the container and the edge has the feet turned sideways to block anyone going fully prone on the floor from being able to see anything. You can leave it like it was, but if you want the full invisibility, you have to put at least 3 B-boxes between the storage container and the edge of the B-box cluster. This pushes people beyond proximity detection range for items stored in the hidden container. Someone raiding into this shelter would not see the container, could not see a health bar indicating there's a container there, nor see any loot items hidden away in their proximity tab. Like the title says, invisible. This technique works with all sorts of items and arrangements. Use your imagination, you don't necessarily have to follow exactly what I did in these examples. I think this works great for things like long-term storage. Say you want to sock away 1,000 bullets in case of disaster. Build one of these, and that way if you get raided, maybe the raiders miss your hidden containers, and you're not completely screwed. Anyway, I hope this stimulates your creativity and gives you another tool in your base building repertoire to be better at survival in H1Z1. That's all for this KillCam update. Comment on the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. While you're at it, if you don't already subscribe to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button too. This is KillCam, just letting you know, they can't take your stuff if they don't even know it's there.